Hello, everyone. I'm going to go over just a tool that I want to share with you, especially for this next speech. It's also a tool that you can use in the future. So I think that I included some videos on like Screencastomatic and on Kaltura, like when we first started speech, but I wanted to kind of reiterate something that Screencastomatic could do after watching some of the speeches this last go around where you had to display a slideshow or presentation and then also record at the same time. And a lot of you got it, you figured it out on your own without me helping you. But then a lot of you also used your laptop and you would set up your phone and that was great and wonderful and but then some people were holding their laptops and moving them all around and it was really hard to see your presentation. Also some of the colors and stuff that some people use on their presentation were a little difficult to read from a distance. And so I wanted just to kind of go over this tool. That way it would be something that you could put kind of in your toolbox to use in the future, especially since we have another speech coming up that you're going to need a presentation for. So Screencast-O-Matic is something that I use continually throughout the all of my online courses that I teach. It allows me to record up to 15 minutes for free. And then it gives me the option to upload to my YouTube channel and to I can download the videos. And so it's a really good option for you because it's completely free for you to use. And then the other good part about it is that it will record narration over a slideshow. So if you're giving a presentation for another class where you have to do a slideshow, but you also have to do a voiceover, you can use it for that. But it also gives you the option to record yourself in a window as well as what's happening on your screencast. And so this is probably the first time some of you are actually seeing my face because I never really record with my face in my screencast. But this is me. Hello. And so I just want to kind of walk you through the steps of how to set it up correctly so that you can use it. And then you can practice with it a little bit before you use it on the big day. So you'll go to screencastomatic.com. And when you type in Screencast-O-Matic, it will automatically pop up the link for Screencast-O-Matic because it has those dashes in the address. But it will automatic if you just type in Screencast-O-Matic, it'll pop it up for you. So when you get there, you'll get to a screen that looks like this. The only difference will be down here at the bottom, it'll have a blue button that says Record for free. You're going to want to click that, which brings you to this screen here that I'm currently on. And you'll click Launch Free Recorder, and a dialog box will pop up. It'll pop up like right up here at the top. And I think it says something like Allow Screencast-O-Matic or Open Screencast-O-Matic. It pops up there, and you're going to click to allow it to open. Once you do that, it will pop up a screen that has a little checked. You can see it right here, very tiny size, but it will pop up a little black and white checkered screen. It may be red and white. I'm recording right now, so I think it's red because I'm recording. So I think what you see is a black and white box. I can move that. I'm on it. I'm touching it right now. I can move it up and down. I can resize it to make it smaller. I can tell show my viewer only exactly what I want them to see. Like I totally don't want them to see the 9 million tabs that I have open up here at the top, right? So I want to make sure that my screen is sized appropriately. So I'm going to check it with my presentation first to make sure that my sizing is correct. Because once I start recording, it's harder for me to adjust that. So I'm going to just open up let's see, I'm working on postmodernism in American Lit. So I have my screen. I'm going to go ahead and click View Slideshow just to check the parameters of um, my box, my viewing box, and it looks like everything is going to fall right into my viewing box. So I'm ready. I'm good there. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to my screen and then what's going to pop up is this little tiny box will be here, like in the bottom left-hand corner. After you click Launch Free Recorder, you've opened it, it pops up that black and white check box, and then this little gray box at the bottom, and it'll be in the bottom right-hand corner, and it'll say Record, and it gives you some options. So there are a couple of things that you need to check. The first thing that you need to do is make sure that your volume, your narration volume is working, and that your computer audio is working. So you can test those by clicking on them But the best way to see it is actually just to see when you have the hiccups now. You can start talking your narration little scale should move back and forth like as you're speaking to kind of test the volume if you're using a mic like one of like mine, it's all tangled in my hair, or if you're using your computer audio, you should be able to see those green bars moving left and right on that scale. You also want to click the button that says both, because when you click the both button, it automatically defaults to screen only and voiceover narration. But when you click the both button, you will be able to record not only your screen, but also down in the bottom, like the right hand bottom corner, a little tiny viewer box with your face will pop up in it. Now, you can make that bigger. You can make your face, there's little options at the bottom. You can make your face the big thing on the screen and your slideshow the small one. However, I don't really recommend that you do that where you're watching your face the whole time that you're giving a speech, because you start to notice if you're acting weird, and then you act weirder trying to cover it up. So it's always best for me to kind of leave my face kind of to the side so that I'm not continually watching that the whole time. And that's what's really important. It's really helpful. So you can obviously adjust that if you'd rather watch your face, but I just personally I don't like to watch my face while I'm trying to talk. It also throws me off a little bit from what I'm doing. Having the slideshow in front of you, it helps you. And then that will also solve the problem that a lot of you had on this last speech, where you're trying to like read from your notes or your outline and you're looking off camera because they'll be right in front of you on your slideshow. Okay. When you click record, you'll get a 3-second time countdown. So it'll go 3, 2, 1, and then you'll hear your audio click on if you're wearing headphones, and you'll be able to start speaking. When you've recorded and you have finished your recording, you're going to click down here, this little red button here that says record will change to a blue button that has a pause button in the inside, and you'll click that button to stop, and then it'll ask you what you want to do with your presentation. I always upload mine to YouTube, but and there's a way for you, if you do that, if you have a YouTube channel, or even if you just upload a video to YouTube, you can insert it as with your Kaltura tools, and I'll be glad to tell you the process of, I'll walk you through the process of doing that if you would like to do that. Or you can just download it. You can download it as like a video or a wave or a move or whatever it is that it downloads to. I'm never, I mean, I have done it, but it's been a long time since I've downloaded it. And then it'll go through the process of converting it to whatever format that you need it to do, and it'll download it, and it'll be easier for you to upload. And then that will solve the problem of showing your face and doing a screencast without having to hold your laptop and trying to hold it to the screen so people can see it. That will really help you for your next speech and moving forward into the future as well if you ever have to do another presentation again. Okay, so if you have any questions, don't feel free to hesitate. Feel free to hesitate. Good. Don't hesitate to contact me and let me know. I'll be glad to walk you through. If I have to create another video to walk you through step by step of another process, just let me know how I can help you best.